We see fire in the skies and hails of bullets scattering across the burgundy-clad armored hulls of the Caradhran fleet. Cass, Falas, Frostglade, and Okri, in seeking out answers to Frostglade's visions, you came to an atoll deep in the eastern reaches of the Slagmire Isles. Once there, you saw a defoliant toxin being deployed against the Sylvaneth Grove. You made contact with the coral colossus known as Citros, who brought you into their beleaguered enclave. Frostglade specifically had treated with the locals, offering up healing, Aquagranus, for example, to several of the beleaguered defenders, including this branch witch who was maintaining an aura around the enclave itself. You concocted a plan while you were there. You were going to sneak into the defoliant dispersal fortification, turn off the fumes in order to relieve the defenders. You were able to sneak into this facility. You were eliminating the defenders quickly, and you suffered minimal damage in the process. And this was you were able to avoid any signal flares going up. However, as the fumes dispersed, your command to the Sylvaneth was to approach the facility. Once that happened, the fleet above did see that and began bombardments. And then in a desperate ploy, Okri began to attempt a suicide mission to crash the Gunhauler and Sky Mine into Grimrott's flagship. But the party, led by Cass, basically talked him down off of this proverbial ledge and insisted you'd all do it together rather than sending someone off to die.
Deciding that Frostglade and Falas would just go die instead.
Yeah. So Falas and Frostglade took to the skies, firing and doing strafing runs along one of the frigates before, sweeping their gunhauler across the Ironclad flagship and jumping off. Frostglade managing to land on the deck of the ship, shield up in front of Grimrot and the Thunderers defending it. Falas had a little bit of challenge to get footing as he jumped onto the top, but he's currently hanging off the side on basically a ladder leading up to the main deck. You're doing all this combat over 170 feet above sea level at this point. And so we're going to pick things up. There's a series of air raid sirens going off. There's smoke and fumes and air raid sirens blaring out over loudspeakers. What are we going to do? Cass, we're in the middle of your turn. You had just struck a blow against Grimrot from the Gunhaulers' cannons. You're flying in. You had metal to do something else. What do you do?
I have a note here that says Cass needs to shoot Grimrot again via metal.
That's a good note.
No. I guess I'm going to just start with that. Let's just get things started with a nice roll.
Yeah, trust your past self.
Right, and you're shooting.
And I believe,
you're shooting with the Gunhauler's cannon, right? I forgot about that.
And I believe you scored 10 damage last shot.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he's got very little left. Oh, a lot of dice fell off the table.
Pew pew.
Now, I believe what you're referring to, did Okri infuse the cannon? Is that what happened?
I did infuse the cannon,
Okay.
so you get +1 damage.
Oh,
So it's
forgot about
5
that
plus
too.
your successes.
That isn't what I was talking about, but also nice. Thank you very much, Dave, for mentioning that. What am I trying to hit here? I've got good accuracy on this big gun.
Average, if I recall.
Oh, okay.
Let me very quickly.
It's canon, Dave. I opened my big mouth.
I was like, pretty sure it's poor.
Because I had a hell of a roll to start this all off on, and it might be all successes if I only need to hit 4s, because then I can add 2 focus
And then
to
we're
one.
done with the adventure.
Yep.
You're right, it is average. One thing I did forget that we had talked about last time is you guys had additional armor while aboard ships.
Nice.
Yes.
Which I believe I forgot to apply for Grimrot last time, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now just go ahead and give me this extra shot.
So just to double check, if he's on average, then I'm looking for 4s. So I turned
He's
this
on
1,
average?
2 into 4, and that is 6 successes plus whatever the damage of the cannon is, 4, plus 1 from Okri. So that's 11 damage.
Okay.
Having these shots nail Grimrot when I'm standing right in front of him gives me a lot of confidence that I may have been faking earlier. To be honest.
Okay, awesome. So 2 of these shots ring out. You see these blasts. Nico, do you want to kind of describe like what, because you've kind of delved into KO lore. What do these shots look like?
So the best way I can describe it, it starts off as a like the gas from ether gold, from the ethereal powering it, kind of gets inside of the chamber. I like to imagine that like rolls around, makes like a ball of light essentially, and it just shoots like just a ball of plasma. Kind of the classic kind of old timey sci-fi, just like pew pew lasers.
Yeah.
But this one's just big and round.
And
What does it
fast.
sound like? What does it sound like too?
It sounds like the Y-wing cannon.
No, like do it. Make the sound.
Wep. I don't know. you know the one. You know that one Star Wars like.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Cannon sound.
Danny DeVito coughing.
Yeah.
My cannon's making strange noises. I think it's broken.
That's supposed to sound like that.
Is it supposed to sound like this? Wep.
Is that Slippy Toad?
I wasn't expecting to Foley work this morning, guys.
Thank you though for doing
No
that.
worries.
I
It
believe
also
that's
sounds like a TIE fighter.
all these ships are just screaming.
Sounds like a small dude on the prow of the ship just screaming.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not far off. There's a small dude on the ship.
Yeah.
He's probably screaming.
It's Okri.
So for context, just to lay out the battle map, we have 3 ships, one of which is the flagship Ironclad, in which Falas, Frostglade, Grimrot, and his associated Thunderers are all aboard. You see 4 Thunderers on the deck, and flying in from the back left on their little gunhauler, Okri in the pilot seat, Cass on the guns. We have 2 frigates on either side, flanking in like a V formation of the main Ironclad. There are 3 Thunderers, 3 crew on each of these frigates. 1 had been strafed. I don't think you guys had killed anyone, though. Is that right? I believe that
Correct, yeah.
Falas had done some spread damage to the crew on one of the frigates, the one that's going to be depicted on the south side of our map. But yeah, I don't think any kills have been scored yet.
No kills. Frostglade did a ton of damage to one of the frigates. Or, it felt like a ton. It might have been less than a ton, actually.
An indeterminate amount of damage. You do see, like, the armor has been, like, buckled and everything, and like that. One other thing to note, Falas, you're down 1 armor. His Grimrot had tagged you with his vulcanizer rifle.
Yeah, my newly repaired armor.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much it. How's everyone doing? Like, just to kind of like paint a picture, how are all your PCs feeling?
Bright as rain. Yeah, this leather armor has really done the job.
I'm ready to yo-ho-ho swashbuckling swing into the ship.
Very determined for this round. We'll see what happens.
Okay, cool.
Trepidation would probably be the best way to describe it.
Oh no, the dude who knows anything about who we're fighting is worried.
Don't worry, don't think about it.
He pushes a button and it starts the self-destruct sequence.
Yeah. Well, guys,
This is Falas's like cup of tea, isn't it? This is exactly what he wants. He wants to be like swinging
about
from the yard
170
arms.
feet above where he's probably used to.
I don't know where else I'd rather be.
An ocean's still an ocean, even if it's in the air.
Yeah.
What's all this water vapor things I keep hearing about?
Nice. Whose turn is it?
It's going to be their turn.
Oh, no.
They're gonna shoot us to smithereens.
Oh wait, did we resolve the damage already?
Is he dead?
Yeah.
He's not dead.
How does he look?
Dave might have told us.
Yeah, he died. You guys just weren't listening.
You guys didn't see it happen.
Yeah. So Grimrot, he's got this massive, like, what's the best way to describe it? Basically, this huge mechanized hammer that has a drill head on one side. He's got his Yeah.
Is he a big daddy?
He is,
but
I'm
not
sure
the way
to
you think.
somebody.
I knew he was going to go with that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting because we're going to learn about a few different traits.
Interesting.
Impervious to bullets.
Yeah. So I think from their perspective, they saw Falas just like die because from their perspective, they heard 2 things hit the side, and then like they hear like this kind of skin slipping sound as Falas goes over the side. Falas is able to grab on. He's holding onto the ladder leading up from the side of the ship to the deck level. So they are just going to see Frostglade.
Does Frostglade think Falas died? I'm going to assume yes, based on
why don't you do an intuition? Do an intuition roll.
I intuit that Falas is dead.
Intuition soul. You can feel it in the binding. Or maybe, I guess,
you would've
not
heard
enough
the
time
bell.
has passed for me to hit the water.
This is good, guys. We'll get the bad
force.
rolls out now. Call it 0 successes.
Yeah, he's dead.
You think you're alone on this ship, and Falas just ate it, and he
Oh,
just
no.
went sailing over the side.
Okay, the one-liner I gave to Grimrot last week, moments ago, was forced, but I am trying to feel those feelings.
That's great. Okay, so then let's see. He just sees you.
Now you have 3 armor, right, Isaac?
And I'm defending, and my shield is up. So if there was a time for me to take a lot of damage and just outright die, well, now's the best time, because I gave it my best shot, guys.
You're dodging, not defending. Yeah. Just
You
for
know what,
clarity.
Dave? You're correct. That's absolutely correct. I'm defending Grimrot, obviously.
Yeah.
Takes all the shots.
Wait, did I
was
just
a
end up
mistake.
shooting Frostglade
Yeah,
instead?
Frostglade is flat out dead. We'll see. This is as defensive as I can get. He grits his peg-like tree teeth and hunches behind his shield and continues to smash his sword into his shield. I'm trying to draw all of the fires.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Frostglade's ready. He's looking down the barrel of 4 Thunderers with their deck sweepers out, and you see Grimrot in the center, and he kind of like adjusts the shoulder pad where he got tagged twice by this cannon coming in, and he points at you and says, "Get that filth off my ship." And he's going to use an ability, and you're going to get 2 Thunderer shots to start coming in at you.
Oh no.
These hurt.
Their accuracy is now great. What is your defense?
That's really disappointing. So I am all the way up to, I believe, superb. Whatever is above great.
That'd be superb, yeah.
Great.
Because you get +1 from dodge and +1 from a shield
Yeah.
on your ladder.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
It's still disappointing, though. I didn't expect them to climb the ladder so quickly.
It's on 5s still.
You can still give up.
Yeah.
It just gets shot.
Double down.
You can still give up.
He's filled with holes. I'm gonna give you one last chance.
I didn't hear no bell.
5 damage rocks into Frostglade.
In how many shots? 2 shots?
This is like a shotgun hitting you. This is one attack.
Oh, I thought you said 2 guys shot me. I could.
2 guys are in the process of shooting you. This is the first one.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
great. Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
great! Perfect. Just what I wanted. So the first one, the first Thunderer, does the classic, and you get popped. And according to Nico, it goes like, and it fires at you.
Bark and a bit of viscous sap does splash across the shield, but Frostglade just jerks once, but doesn't even take a step back yet.
Okay. And another 4 damage comes ratcheting into you.
Ready? We'll just enjoy that one too. Ow! Frostglade does not say ow. He's the time for words has passed. He's behind his shield and just trying to stay stoic.
Okay. And then you feel something else as well.
Love, Dave. The feeling of love through the binding. Guys, I don't think it's love. I think Dave's rolling a lot of dice.
Guys, I think they're enemies.
I don't think they're friendly.
Okay. What is your defense? Is
Superb.
Superb.
Super B.
Superb. Okay. So Isaac.
Oh
Frostglade.
no, he's using my real name.
That's when you know you're in trouble. It's like when you're
Your
parents.
character's not
You're
dead.
you're hunched down behind this shield you had taken off of a Mortec guard that you found in the center of the Fire Slayer. That is tough to say. Fire Slayer Isle. And you're holding it up in front of yourself, and then you feel just it becomes white hot, and this searing mass from the middle comes like ripping through. You're gonna get shredded. I'm sorry, I rolled 4 6s. You're gonna get shredded for 4 armor off after this attack.
If I add up all that armor, Dave, all right. Ah! Do I drop the shield?
Oh my
So
god.
this was actually called shot arm, so you are going to drop your shield.
Oh.
So wait. So my armor gets shredded off. Also, I lose my shield.
Yeah, at the end of after this attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness! I was worried it was,
during this attack or this climactic battle.
Okay, Frostglade was not expecting the ferocity of that attack. Who
random.
would, after all?
Six damage total.
And great! Also 6 damages. Okay, rad.
No,
Really,
your armor-
You take your armor off now.
Yeah,
you take it
yeah.
off your armor, and then
Yeah.
after this, your armor's useless.
yeah, love it. Love it all. The shield becomes white hot, and Frostglade has to push it aside and throw it to the ground, and then he gets hammered by all these shots. And I don't know if you guys can see, but pieces of Frostglade's body fly off, pinwheel off into the wind, and the front of the Ironclad is painted with Frostglade blood. Frostglade does go down to one knee for a moment. And he breathes deeply, and that's not my turn, so I'll react later.
Okay. Two Thunderers, you can tell they kind of like form up around Grimrot. Actually, he's still gonna finish his turn first. Sorry about that. Frostglade, you're gonna get charged.
Hey, that's
Yeah, he's gonna just do it again.
The best part is that Isaac will never ever tell us exactly how much health or wounds he has taken.
Yeah, it's very stressful.
I can do the math.
The math is a lot.
Yeah.
Frostglade, Grimrot, you can't see his expression behind this impassive metal beard that he has, but you can tell with one shot, he rips through your shield and blasts you back. And there's not even a moment for you to recover before another shot comes ripping out towards you for 6 damage.
rad.
Is it?
Well, he's definitely in his wounds now.
Oh my, yes. To shreds, you say. Speaking of Futurama. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think Frostglade doesn't see the expression, not only because you're wearing a mask, but also because Frostglade is looking down at his ruined body as he gets blasted back. He ends up on his butt and is just bleeding across the Ironclad. Yeah, I'll look up some rules. It's good.
Okay.
It's okay. We'll just add water.
Well, I hope your new character appreciate Fire Slayer bows.
This is my DM rage at you not liking Steam buttons.
Yeah, no kidding. I think I will not appreciate those.
There's
no
one
matter
thing
what
I know
incarnation.
about Dave is there's one thing I know about Dave is he's a vindictive DM when it comes to food. Didn't appreciate bow buttons. That's it.
So you get double tapped by this, and Frostglade, you get to decide. You feel this mass slam against you as you're getting shoved.
Oh man.
Do you want to use might body or body reflex or body might or body reflexes?
Might body or body might, you say? I'm definitely gonna go might because it's Frostglade after all.
Okay. Although I will say, if you do dodge, I believe that test gets better since you're still dodging.
Oh, that is
So
interesting.
if you do body reflex,
I'm getting smashed, and it's the force of the gun. That's no, Frostglade's been shredded. He's beyond the point where he's dodging out of the way. He's definitely just trying to resist.
okay, this is basically a heavy dwarven shoulder being like put into you.
Oh, it's a person ramming into me. Who is
Yeah.
it this time?
It's Grimrot.
Jesus! So he shot me twice, and then he also. All right,
Metal baby.
Well, that's not awesome. What am I rolling against? Oh, him, I assume.
Yeah, it's opposed. 1 second. How many did you get?
3, probably. I got 3 4s or above.
Okay, so yeah, you feel like this heavy pommel comes slamming into you, and you're able to hold on as Grimrot has charged forward with an attempt to shove you off the ship.
Okay.
but you're able to stand. You're right next to him now.
And now you can flip him up over you.
Yeah, judo throw.
German suplex him.
Off the ship? That would be so badass.
And he is flanked by 2 Thunderers who are, keeping him safe.
Christ.
And before he has jetpacks.
Meanwhile, on other ships, because there are more ships,
should I come
see.
back in 15 minutes when it's our turn?
actually, these guys can see you, Falas, from here, actually. Let's see if they do.
That's what you get for being a smart aleck, Falas.
Damn it! I'm just trying to protect Frostglade now.
How dare you talk back?
Falas, what's your defense from range?
For range, it should be great.
Okay. All right, so they're going to be on 5s.
Are we long range though?
There's basically, we said there's one zone between like ship to ship.
Okay.
So like you can imagine ship is a zone, the gap between the ships is another zone, and then the ship itself. So you are like on the side, so we'll say it's short, medium. So you're kind of I guess you'd technically be in the space between the decks. So you'd be one zone away in medium range.
Sure.
Does that make sense? Okay.
However you like to do it, as long as it's consistent.
Okay. You're getting shot by an Aether shot rifle, which is going to be 4 damage.
4
Does
damage.
not ignore armor, or doesn't rend. This one's going to do 1 damage.
Okay.
Now, would Falas get extra armor because he's also on the ship?
Well, the idea is like when you're on the deck is kind of what I was implying, because there's like struts and like
stuff. Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then the third one is just going to be 3 damage.
Just 3 damage.
Just 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then finally, a couple shots flying out at Okri and Cass. First one to Okri. 2.
Okay. 2.
You guys have extra armor on your Gunhauler, just as a reminder.
I absorb it.
You absorb the bullets.
Just Kirbying it.
This one on Cass is actually 5.
Ooh, that's rough. All right. Wait, you didn't even ask me what my defense was.
Oh, that's true. It was 4, 5, and 6 with the +2.
But what's their accuracy?
They're on good.
Okay, well then 4s will do it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was 4, 5, and 6, and they have +2 focus, so I figured it was okay. Okay. Now that's everything from them. I'm going to move the map around a little bit.
Oh my god, they're just going to circle Frostglade.
They're going at him like the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
In a flying V.
Falas, it's your turn. You're hanging off the side of the ship. You have a moment of like, your stomach drops through your toes, and you manage to hold on. You're kind of like stabilizing yourself, and then a couple shots ring out and tag you as you're hanging onto this. What do you do?
I'm pretty hurt. I'm so tempted to just heal again, but before I surprise him. You know what? I can always heal in the middle of my turn anyways. So I'm gonna pop over the edge. I'm assuming it's just is it the free movement or is it just my move action to get onto the
it'd be move. Yeah, we'll say it's a move because you're going from a zone to a zone, you're climbing up and everything. I'd say that would consume your move.
Right.
Yeah.
I pop
but
over the edge.
While you're in that zone, you can kind of engage anybody for free.
Sure. Yeah, I get onto the deck. I'm like, anybody expecting air mail? Because I've got a special delivery.
All the Dwarden groan in unison.
And deal 1 damage to each of them.
Frostman throws himself off the Ironclad.
I'm just gonna fly into the refinery at this point.
Yeah,
Sorry, Cass, taking you with me.
Yeah. No, that's
You
okay.
know what? Now that I think of it, we could have just taken the boat with the mine on it and just flew it into the refinery. Anyways,
Mm.
I think we decided that. Whatever. Nope.
Anyways.
Let's keep rolling.
I will take out the rat tail, and I will whip at Grimrot.
Okay. So he is being defended by those two guys that are flanking him. So what's going to happen is when you defend someone, you can choose an ally within close range until the start of your next turn.
Right.
Attacks or spells that target that ally target you instead. Yeah.
Okay, well, lucky him. He's gonna get a whip.
He's on
to the face.
average.
Or the legs, actually.
Does it do spread damage?
No, this is just a regular whip. But
Kills
there's some
Frostglade.
there's some cool stuff with this. What is his? So I'm on average.
Yeah, they're average as well.
Okay, so I need 4s.
Yep.
Okay, so I could have 2 successes, but I'm actually going to choose to take my 5 and use my focus to bump it up to a 6. Because that would activate my trap card. Activate Sever. So I will actually knock him prone. And so the whip goes across his legs and slash him good. I'm assuming that the restraining doesn't affect him unless I actually hit him. Like if I do damage to him, I don't know how restraining of the stuff, but I do know that Sever will work.
Well, he's got 2 armor.
When it deals damage to a large or smaller creature, the target is restrained.
Okay.
And then Sever, you said?
Yeah, Sever, it just happens.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm going to do the Sever because it will knock him prone. And also, anytime he moves now, he will take an additional damage, which ignores armor. So it's just bleed.
Oh,
on
interesting.
him.
Okay, cool.
So, and then I guess with my metal, I'm just going to shoot the guy who is down with my spread damage. Actually,
It'll hit Frostglade too.
yeah, Frostglade's not going to
Definitely.
have. I mean, Falas would assume that he still has his armor and shoot. So,
Cool.
Okay.
Wouldn't want to use your eyes or nothing. That's fine.
all right. Well, here, let's do an intuition.
Now, to be
No,
fair,
no. What would he do? What would he do? We can't spend too long on these turns.
Does he see that
you would,
Frostglade
you
has
would
no armor?
see that the shield has been melted and is on the floor. That's totally free. you wanted
I want to
shoot
shoot.
so
you
bad.
wanted justification to shoot.
I just want to
do.
all right,
No,
Murray,
no.
3, 2, 1. What is it?
You shoot the repeater. Like it'll just do
There
the
you
most
go.
damage.
Okay.
Sorry, Isaac.
Nah, we'll talk
That
about
really
this another
doesn't
time.
feel like you
Yeah.
are.
Actually, I don't think it'll do any damage to him because technically right now his defense is superb, right? And if it's higher than the people that you're shooting at, it doesn't
Well,
work, right?
he'll get the roll to negate it.
All right, go ahead
See
and
what
shoot.
happens. It'd be very funny though. If it was
So you said this guy's prone, right?
Yes, he's prone.
Okay,
So
so
he has
his
minus
defense,
1 defense
Uh,
because I'm close to him.
Mhm.
isn't it from shooting?
Yeah, but
if you're not in close range.
I am close to him though.
No,
Yes.
I'm saying he gets +1 to his defense if he's not within close.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's that. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, I thought it was just ranged weapons in general. Okay.
No, I wouldn't have
okay,
done
He's
any of
just
those.
walking up to him. Just
Yeah.
I can't hit him. He's on the ground.
So if you're in close
He's
range, Murray,
evasive.
you're going to take this too.
What is his defense?
Average.
Average. So I am good. So even when he's on the floor, he's average.
Well, you said you're shooting from within close, right?
Yeah. So I don't take any penalties for shooting in close.
Yeah, but a prone target, melee and accuracy are decreased. Their defense is not decreased. If you're attacking them from close,
from outside close range decreases their accuracy
Yeah.
by 1 step per zone.
attacking a creature attacking. So yours goes up, his doesn't change.
So
Yeah.
my accuracy goes up to great. So so I need 3s, 2s.
3s to your greats to average. You'd
Yeah.
be on 2s.
On 2s. Okay, so
Yeah.
I hit with everything, which is awesome, I guess. So that's 7 damage to him.
Okay. He's taken a lot. He's barely standing, or I should say, he's barely sitting.
How much of that do I take?
So now you get to do your reflex.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know if anybody can actually make the reflex if we're doing it the way we talked
reduced,
about.
right?
It's reduced by the.
You reduce by the amount you get.
Yeah, I think so because it's opposed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got 2 5s and a 6.
Perfect. Then you take no damage.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh no,
so
you
it's-
take one. You take 1 damage.
Oh,
right?
it's half. Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So I do 7, and then I guess we round up. So I do 4 damage spread to everybody. You take only 1 damage, Ike, and then
Okay.
I will have to do my own body reflex roll.
Okay. Grimrot rolled and got 2 successes. So he's going to take. Okay, so that scatters off of his armor. The other guy.
Successes are on 4s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't take my own damage.
And the other guy is going to take 4 total. Some goes into his armor, some does not.
So Frostglade judders a few times as he gets pierced by your shot.
Yeah, and then Falas is just like, wait, what's going on? He's like, notices that Frostglade is not,
Shrugging it off.
shrugging it off like he normally does when I shoot into a massive horde around him.
Does Frostglade say anything?
Frostglade's well beyond words at this point, I'm afraid. He is, groaning and gritting his teeth and grunting.
Frostglade, Frosty, hold on. I'm coming to get you.
He's gonna cart you out.
Coming to finish
like a
you
maiden.
off. Okri.
If you're going to die, at least be by my hands.
Friend.
What? No.
Okri, your turn. What's up?
Oh my goodness, my turn. Okay.
I trust you, Nico.
Oh,
Whatever
God.
you do, I'm behind you 100% of the way, except if it involves ramming into the ship and killing us both.
All right. Well, never mind then. Okay. In that case.
My plan's out the window.
Yeah, my plan's out the window, I guess. So I guess I'm just going to maneuver around this frigate to get closer to the Ironclad. I want to kind of get, I want to get to a point where we can have another shot on the way and shoot Grimrot again, or around Grimrot. And still, so I guess I'd have to do like a piloting check.
So you yes, mechanically you'll be shooting at one of the guys defending him.
Yeah.
I guess I would say that the guy is restrained on the ground. I don't think he'll count for defending anymore.
Just shoot him on the
Mr.
ground.
President, and he's just like sitting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can move. I mean, you can shoot from your current distance. Basically, what I would say is if you want to do a move from your zone, you can move zone.
Okay.
Zone.
All right. In that case, okay. Oh, I see. So that's like the zones and stuff. Cool.
Yeah.
Can I just say how much I appreciate that? All these we're looking at like 3 ships. I assume out of one of the books, and they're really well detailed. And Dave has placed Nico and I in a rowboat.
It's a sky rowboat.
Yeah, it's a sky. Yeah, it's a row skyboat.
These things look like they could demolish your house, but we're rowing our way to victory here.
We got this. So I'm actually going to move one zone closer to be within, I guess, medium range of the Ironclad. And so I can't move the boat physically, but I'll move myself right here. Oh, I see. There you go. Cool. And I am going to, I guess, take evasive actions and dodge. And then I'm going to shoot at the guy on the ground with my vulcanizer pistol.
Okay.
Screw you! Because if there's one thing Okri loves is shooting at somebody that's defenseless. All right. What is his defense?
So his defense is still going to be average.
Okay.
You're shooting from outside, so his armor is going to be increased as well. And he's prone from outside close range, which is going to decrease your.
Oh, right. So it's on force then because I'm average.
Yeah. So you might actually want to shoot on a guy who's not prone, because you don't get any benefits for shooting the guy.
Actually, no. I'm going to shoot Grimrot because that's who I want to shoot, and wherever that shot goes, it goes.
Yep, makes sense.
So I'm on good. So I get 1, 2, and I have 1. So I get 3 successes on 4s, right?
He
'Cause
is
I'm good.
So yeah, you'd be shooting at that guy. Average.
The guy on the
Yep.
floor lifts a leg up. Ugh.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is it on 3s?
He's on average, so yours
I'm
minus
good,
1.
Yeah.
So you're also average then, right? No, sorry, no. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on
So
3s.
in that case, I get 5 damage on him.
Nice.
That's good.
Any 6s?
No 6s, unfortunately. I was hoping for those.
Did you get a 5 and you could turn it into a 6?
No, I got 4s and 3s.
Oh, so close.
And I got a 1, so I couldn't even bump the 2 to a 3. It's just like, focus.
So sorry, reroll. 3 you said?
5 damage.
Do we miss Frostglade? We did.
We'll be missing him soon, very dearly.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, you didn't get Frostglade.
You're gonna go next.
So yeah. Let's get Frostglade in, I guess, and then
that's all of Okri's actions, anyways, right?
That's everything. Yeah. So I moved the boat. I took the dodge action, and I shot with with my metal.
Dodge.
Okay. Frostglade.
So last turn, I jumped off of the Gunhauler, landed action, and then took the dodge action using my metal, 1 metal. And if I rewind time, I'm just trying to decide or figure out how much metal I have right now, and I think it might be just 1.
I think you just regenerate the 1, right?
Yep. So based on that, I think I've got 1 metal left. As always,
I think that sounds right. Yeah, I think I remembered you. Did you metal something when you were jumping over as well?
I don't think so, but I would have had to use it to take the defend action, right?
Right. Okay, I'm thinking of Murray spent Soulfire on staying alive, which is fair. How many Soulfire do you guys have left, by the way?
2
dose.
Okay. Yeah, I think just 2. Okay, so I've got an action and metal. How long does it take for me to drink some AG?
It's free action, I believe.
Rad. I definitely.
Is it free action or action?
Drink a bunch of that. Might even just.
I think we've been saying it's free.
No, it's because you're using an item, right? I've been playing it like it's an action, haven't we?
Yeah, I've been playing it
because you're uncorking a sphere or a vial and chugging it.
Yeah,
I do it as an action too.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I thought we were using
free action. All right.
Yeah. I would have drank last turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink my money away.
Okay, cool. So that's exactly what I do. Frostglade grabs probably a couple of vials, like literally tosses them into his mouth and just crunches them up.
Chops on the glass. Yeah.
That's fine. His wounds close and he stops bleeding, but he's lost probably like a third of his total mass with all of the bark that's been shredded and is lost to the ages now.
Oh my goodness.
And then with my metal, I'm probably going to try to throw Grimrot off the ship if I can. Or if it's easier, I'll simply throw us both off the ship. I'm not sure what the actions are.
Okay.
What is up with you guys are killing yourselves?
God damn it.
Let's see. So you could try a couple things. I would say that, like, based on what you're trying to do, like, you're kind of doing between a grapple and a shove.
Yep.
But this sounds like an improvised action. So I think what we would probably do is we would do a shove, and we could probably try and like play that out and see what happens.
Okay,
Judo shove.
Cool. Okay, great. Let's do that. So for doing a grapple, I'd obviously use body might.
Yeah.
I would love to grab him and throw him off. If he's particularly heavy or resists quite well, if he's a beefy boy. And it would be easier to like suddenly reverse direction and then instead, plummet us both off the edge. We'll do that instead. Whatever works.
Why don't you go ahead and do an intuition mind really quick?
Mind.
Based on before you tell me anything, based on like your background and your awareness of these things, I'm going to say do 5-2.
Fair. 2 successes. 2 5s and a 4.
Okay, nice. You notice that when these Caradron walk around the ship, their boots are seeming to like cling to metal.
That's really good. He's going to be hard to throw off.
It's a good thing this deck looks entirely made of wood.
Okay. That's good information. I don't think that would probably not change. It totally might change things. I do have this great big scrap sword on my back. He has been badly wounded. Oh boy, David. I guess so. Frostglade reaches out and grabs him with one arm and says, "You look too heavy," and then reaches behind him and grabs a scrap sword, and basically tries to like chunk it into his neck and then shove it through with his other hand. If I'm successful,
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
You should lose some weight.
Yeah.
Chop.
Are you like trying to rend him or something?
Oh my god!
Average.
Is that a good or bad? Oh.
Worst roll I've
God
ever
damn it.
rolled in my entire career.
No,
playing this
it
game.
was a good. Oh my god.
No, absolutely not. There's no way any of these are successes.
What did
Okay.
you roll?
Do you not focus?
Ones?
5 dice, even with focus, we are not getting this past a single 3.
Wow.
What is your melee
then.
though?
Good.
So you only need 3s.
Is that true, David?
On average.
Oh. I deal 3 damage to him in total.
There you go.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
It's better than 0.
So as you do this, basically Grimrot, like seeing, like you're, I think you're kind of like you're weaker, right? And at this point, you're swinging kind of a little bit slower as you've been like taking all this. You see him a little bit revitalized. Grimrot, seeing you, actually takes a step to the side slightly, and you dig this blade into the forearm of one of the Thunderers guarding him.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And takes the hit. Yeah.
The poor guy.
Okay. Yeah. Is that your turn?
That's the turn. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Do you not get a medal? Yo, you have a medal.
That was the medal.
He used his medal to heal.
Used a medal to attack.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Do you have a move action to get out of there? No.
Where am I going to move, except for off the ship?
Well, there you go.
Get out of the zone. I don't know.
Let's see.
It's Cass's turn.
It's Cass.
No.
Yeah,
It is. Oh, it is. It is.
We skipped. Yeah, we did for Okri first.
Okay,
And
yeah.
you go after me, but
Yeah.
we messed up. So
Okay, I mean, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I really want to know if I could use Hail of Doom, but I also feel like that would hurt anybody on the... I think I'd kill...
That will definitely hurt
Frostglade.
Frostglade and Falas.
Yepers.
Yeah.
We're all in the zone.
Okay. I don't know if that's
Don't
a
move
smart
my character.
idea.
You weren't in the right place.
I'm in the zone.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all
not
that
sure that
matters.
that's a smart idea. I'm gonna just shoot at the Grimrot. Like we gotta. I mean, that's what I do. I shoot things, and I shoot things good. That's my my shtick.
yeah,
All right, let's roll some dice.
you do not get the +1 damage now, unfortunately.
Oh, why?
Sorry. So it's just on 4s. I didn't
Oh.
use I didn't use it.
Aw.
All right. Well.
Why?
Okay.
Aw.
Fine.
All right. Ooh, not as good as the last time, but we can probably get some.
whatever.
Some damage out of here. I'm looking for 4s.
Actually, sorry. It lasts for 3 rounds. You still have it for another 2.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
There you
Oh,
go.
shit.
I knew it.
Action
That's a
Right,
economy.
maybe you should double check.
Is that a talent?
It's an item. It's the vacuum gun that I have.
That's
It can
amazing.
it can augment etheric stuff.
Nice.
So if it's on 4s, then I think I've got 4 successes.
So that's 9 damage.
What are you shooting on? You're on average or good?
Good.
It's on 3s. It's on 3s, my boy.
Whoa. Okay, that actually changes things a lot. And by a lot, I mean by
20
1.
successes.
Okay.
Whoa!
10 damage.
So yeah, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, cool. So Grimrot, having just stepped out of the way of Frostglade's blade, he kind of hears the telltale hiss of the cannon spinning up behind him, and I think at this point he turns and looks. He kind of like ducks back, but in the process he like tosses this defending Thunderer in front of himself, who takes the shot full and is slain immediately.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's
Man.
1 down.
He's the worst boss ever.
This next one strikes true, Cass.
I'm-
This next one's the real one.
Give up now, or I will not stop shooting. I
You
will
whisper to
continue-
yourself.
I will continue to shoot. I'm going to
What's she
shoot again.
Can't
I
hear
think she's
you.
saying something to us.
Okay, that's all successes then.
Oh,
Give me a count, baby.
6 plus
5.
4 is the damage plus 1
Yep.
from the bonus, so 11 damage total.
11 in heaven.
Ooh.
11 to send them to heaven.
Eventually, one of these shots is gonna hit him.
I don't think
This
this
one-
is
You've,
the
you've
one.
hit him
does.
twice. You've hit him twice already.
This one does hit him because the other one's still prone and doesn't count
Yeah.
as defending.
It does.
Oh, cool.
It does.
Okay.
So this just hits him full on.
He's got to have some hell of an armor, because this is now about 32 damage total without any modifications to like armor. But that feels like a fair amount of damage, right?
Yeah, he's got like 10 armor.
Guys, you've been doing like maybe 1 damage to him a turn.
He actually has etheric immunity. Which...
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys never asked.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'll ask Dave, does he look hurt?
He does look very hurt by
Yes.
this.
Yes.
So the shot goes streaming across the deck and strikes him in the ribs, and you see him, fall, and he puts his pommel down to catch himself as he hits the deck, and kind of looks up and he makes eye contact with Okri as he does so.
Wait, he thinks Okri did it. No. Oh, no, that's fine, actually.
Okri just leans out the window, thumbs up.
Yeah, just swale.
Yeah, Okri's holding the Vulcanizer, just like, it packs a punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was all me.
Is that the end of the turn?
I've got a movement action, but I don't really think I can make use of it.
Okri, you're going to be getting shot. So
welcome back. You're dying.
This is bullshit.
I guess Nico.
I took the defend. I took the dodge action.
I was like, I know you did it, and you probably remember, but just because it's kind of a tense situation here.
Okay. All right. So you swung between the two ships. Then as you're doing so, they're going to take aim. I'm going to say that the dodge action is going to be affecting both of you because you're basically taking evasive maneuvers.
Yes, just flying around. Evasive actions.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay,
I'm trying.
Okri, they're going to be shooting at you.
At the ship or at me?
You
Because we stopped the
specifically.
ship. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Screw
You
the boat.
specifically.
I want Okerson.
Yeah.
So this is coming from the Thunderers on the ship behind you.
Okay.
What's your defense?
My defense is right now great. No, sorry, it's good. It's good. I was looking at my accuracy.
Okay.
Yeah, my defense is good.
Okay, so they're going to be firing off with their Aether Shot rifles,
Cool.
dealing 5 damage to you.
Okay, so
Yep.
I will take. I have 2 armor, so I will take 3.
You have an additional armor from being in the ship.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, cool.
I have 2 armor currently.
And again,
Oh, did you lose an armor at one point?
I didn't.
I did.
I've always only had 1 armor.
Only
really?
Phallus lost.
I lost armor on the warp derrick, but I scavenged it with a piece of with the random stuff that I found.
the next Thunder is going to shoot for you for 5.
Okay, so 6.
And the last
Total.
one is for 4.
So
Everything on Okri,
2.
huh?
Focus on enemies is really tough.
Yeah, I have 1 toughness.
Yeah,
left.
everything's on Okri.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I feel safer, but also, I mean, you must have done something real bad.
Okay, so Falas, from behind you, there is going to be a deck sweeper firing at you.
Okay, can I pull one of the Caradron guys to block it? Just like,
That poor guy. Yeah.
Same guy.
What's your defense?
Still great against range.
Okay.
At least I have the bonus armor this time.
Oh, you know what? Deck sweeper has spread, and you're now next to people. Would he do that? He wouldn't do that. Oh.
I'm not sure if that's a good O or a bad
No, it's
O.
never a good old.
Oh. Okay. Grimrot gets better melee when he's attacking a creature with wounds or metal. Interesting.
What?
Oh no!
Okay, so seeing you get revitalized, trying to make a swing at him, he's going to swing underhanded with his Skalf Hammer and try to attack you.
What is it? A scalp?
Skalf Hammer.
A scalp. Okay, nice.
What's your defense, Frostglade?
All the way down to good.
Okay. Okay. 6,653, and he's got focus. So he's going to do 7 damage.
Cool. Frostglade takes it, staggers back, kind of like staggers forward also, then reaches forward and grabs him with one arm and just says, still alive.
Okay.
You tell him, Frosty.
You should have pretended to be dead.
I mean, I'm dead.
Oh no.
Oh, I am slain.
I am slayed.
Now let me go into the soliloquy.
Let me recite my clan history.
And
There you go.
you see. Oh, hang on, one sec. I gotta verify something.
Which Shakespeare play is that? Oh, I'm slain.
I think all of them.
Hamlet?
I think so,
Nah.
yeah. Macbeth, Hamlet, Othello, take your pick, really.
You see Grimrot flash a grin as he produces a sphere from his side, uncorks it, and consumes the sphere.
I slap it away.
No.
You're doing too much.
You're drunk.
So that's his medal. And then for his other action, for his free action, he's going to direct fire onto Okri. Okerson.
Oh no!
And you're going to get some more shots.
Okay.
Okri.
Everybody. You're right. It's from Hamlet. It's a scene where he stabs in the curtain and Polonius emerges going, oh,
Right.
I'm slain. Just in case anybody didn't understand what happened there.
It was a reference to Shakespeare.
Okri, what's your defense again?
My defense is good.
It's good.
It's good.
Okay. So they're on 3s now. Does that. How does
No.
It doesn't.
6 damage?
I don't like it. So I get +1 armor, so I'm at 2 armor, 6. So that goes into my toughness. Let me take a look at the rules again, because I don't remember how this works.
Are you suffering a wound?
Yeah, I'm
He's
suffering
suffering
wounds.
probably more than one.
1 is a
There's-
minor wound. 2 to 4 is a major wound, and
Okay, so you got a major then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a
that
major.
seems so.
I got a serious. So it's 1
Major
and
wound?
2, and it's I'm gonna call it ether shot. All right, so there you go.
Okay.
Woo!
Another shot. This one is going to go towards
Me
towards
again, right?
Falas.
Oh,
This one's towards Falas.
is this the guys from the other ship?
No, sorry. This is the one guy on the additional ship. No, this is actually still going to go. I forgot one guy on the ship. 46 into Okri again. 3, 4, 5, 4.
Is this the guy who's
I'm
prone?
good.
So they're on 6 damage again
That is
because they were boosted because Grimrot has a passive trait that boosts their accuracy. We're in the same range.
all right. I take
They
a
were at
deadly
short
wound.
range.
1, 2,
Okay.
3.
Sigmar.
Sigmar.
Ether shot 2. Okay, so I get shot a bunch. So the way the way I'm picturing it is it's hitting all around me, around like the cockpit, and just like firing shrapnel all over me, and then a couple
Mhm.
actually hit me like in the shoulders.
And
Yeah,
Cassandra
so-
is like right above you, behind you on this gun, and she's just like all the bullets are hitting around you and nowhere near
Yeah.
her. And she's like, all
She
right.
pulls her feet up and just like, ah.
So like it's just a situation where like some of these bullets ring out and cast like the glass shielding around your turret actually gets splashed with a little bit of Okri's blood as he gets filled with these shots.
And something fun happens. I have a talent that has a drawback.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
When I take
Okay.
a serious or mortal wound, I have to roll a d6 on a 1. There's a 4 damage blast centered around me. Because
Because you're stuff.
because I'm an etheric agitator, and I just have a lot of volatile chemicals on me. So first one, it's a 6, so we're good. Second one, I'm so sorry, we take 4 damage.
Oh,
No, you also take that damage as well.
I also take the damage.
Holy shit.
Oh no!
Wait.
So one of the shots hits. Let's go. It hits the mortar that I recently got, and because the mortar was so heavily damaged in the fight, it reacts badly and it blows up. And
Oh wow.
right on me.
All right.
And yeah,
My
so-
pilot is down.
Now that 4 damage is that still
a
going
serious
to
wound.
serious wound?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it triggers it again though. So.
Oh man. Okay.
So I'm actually going to get rid of that mortar because I figured like if in fiction, no, like in fiction, it's
Yeah.
like it is what's blowing up. I am stunned, and
Stunned.
I'm currently not having a good time at all. In fact, I'm pretty much out.
Now you're pretty much out.
No, sorry, I'm passed out for a second here now.
Okay.
Yikes.
Cass, when it comes around to your turn again, we're going to need to do some checks because your pilot is out.
I've got a plan.
Okay.
Also, you take 4 damage.
I did take 4 damage, yes.
Okay. And then this next, the frigate that you are kind of coming up alongside is going to, they're going to move forward and they're going to attempt a parlay over their loudspeakers. Where they basically say, "Throw down your weapons and we won't open fire." And they'll wait to see what you do. So they are going to be taking the react. So if anyone, as soon as someone takes a shot or a hostile action, they'll open fire. So I will say that they're going to specifically from their angle, they're going to target Falas.
Yep.
From their angle. So Falas, if you do any action, you're going to get these Thunderer shots on you. And it is actually your turn.
Falas will chug some Aqua Garanis.
Okay.
That's not a hostile action.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. One. There's one last guy who was downed. He's going to use his move to stand to get out of prone.
Okay.
And he is going to defend Grimrot.
So he's going to stand up and take the bleed, I guess?
Yeah, sounds like it. Now, does that bleed go through armor?
Yep.
Yippers.
Okay.
Ignores armor.
Okay.
Does it just die? It was
That'd be
one
hilarious
damage.
if
He's really rough. Really, really rough. Yeah, near to it.
I was just thinking of it hilarious just to whip him again. I mean, Falas is not the one to talk, so he'll hit him with the no you reverse Uno card. So you throw down your weapons. You're nothing but a bunch of steampunks.
Oh God!
You hear over the loudspeaker. Oh my God!
He's making bad puns again.
Yeah, Falas will sheath the repeater, take out the regular handbow, and fire at Grimrot.
Okay. Yeah. So go for it. But they're going to still shoot you, but it'll just be after this happens. So
well, I mean, if Grimrot goes down, which he probably won't, but because the other guy's defending him. So I am on good accuracy.
Okay. He's on average.
So I need...
You need 3s.
3s. Oh my goodness, I have all successes. That's 7 damage.
Yeah, go ahead and describe how you take this guy out.
So this poor guy,
Thunderer defending him.
He's getting back up limply. Falas pulls out, it's like a surprise, it's like, nothing personal.
Nothing personal, kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Like,
it's my first day, sir. No.
Yeah, he basically gives him kind of like an opportunity to back off and let him shoot Grimrot, but then he stands there. So then Falas just kind of shakes his head and then shoots him pretty much point blank.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. This is like a arrow, basically, or bolt, crossbow bolt. Yeah.
Crossbow bolt.
Okay. Yeah, it sinks in, and he slumps down to the deck, bleeding out. Okay, then you're going to take 3 Thunderer shots. You'll have extra armor for this.
I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Dave, can you start rolling like Isaac, please?
I should. The interesting thing about Thunderers is they have actually a really reliable damage output because they have 2 focus.
That is interesting, Dave. Tell us more.
Oh, wow. That is going to be 6 damage from 1 Aether shot into Falas.
You're still doing that against Great, right? Defense?
I was doing it against good. 2 plus 2, so 4 damage against Great.
Okay, so I'll take 2 of that.
And this is going to be another 4.
Okay.
And that one is 3.
Okay. I'm back at the same health I started the turn in with.
Nice.
Perfect. You just got to burn through the rest of that water.
Yeah.
Net zero.
Now,
This has all been an elaborate plan for Dave to slowly drain us of our water.
If we survive and get back, the Sylvaneth just drank all of my AG just cuz. They were just like, nah, it's
he
there.
was just handing it out.
Why
We
not?
didn't need this, but we did it anyways.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Good thing I didn't
so-
bring all 5 of my spheres with me. I only brought the vials, so I got a nice little nest at home.
Oh, I just bring everything.
Funny how in moments of death we start to think about the things that matter most.
Money.
Yeah.
Speaking of moments of death, Frostglade, it's your turn.
Whoa,
Actually, wait. So I did my action, which was to drink the Aquagranus. I used my metal to shoot. Falas will take out the rat's tail again, or he's still holding it in his hand, and he kind of looks at Grimrot as the guy falls down and starts telling him, "You see this thing? Here, this is going to be the end of you, sir. It's like I skinned a man-bat to make this weapon. And I had a friend forge it in the fires, using dwarven technology to create this weapon, which will be the end of you. I'm going to use my trophy taker ability to gain another medal.
Ah, okay.
And now I will never, ever be able to do that with Rat Tail. But I will get an extra action. I will use the Rat Tail, as story dictates, to slap him.
As story dictates. And just in hand.
I kind of like as if like he's like I like Falas being there and just being like, I want to tell you a story now, and Grimrod's like, we're in the fight over here.
Yeah, let you know. Yeah, just usually there's not this much talking.
My melee is average.
Okay, his defense is average as well.
So
no, sorry. Are you in defense? Is it up? No, it's just attacking. Okay. Yeah, on average.
I need 4s. I rolled not great. And again, I have the option of getting 2 successes or using the sever, and I'm going to choose to use the sever to knock him prone.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I guess so. So he's sever and he's knocked prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if he has more than 2 armor, I'm not going to do any damage anyways. So
He has more than 2 armor. Yeah. Okay.
and this is good for Frostglade right now.
Yeah.
This is good for Frostglade right now.
Yeah. And also he's going to be taking bleed, and he's now down on the ground.
So Frostglade, as his action, smiles a little bit through broken and bloody teeth, and uncorks some more AG and drinks it down. Coughs up a wad of bloody tree phlegm, and says, "You've run out of men." And then I'm going to swing at him on the ground.
Okay.
With my scrap sword.
I mean, in this case, this is very good because he's going to he's going to be a lower defense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's not his defense is lower. Your attack goes
your
higher.
attack goes
Yeah.
up.
Right. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I'm attacking to great versus his average. So I need
Yep.
3s.
Okay.
Did you say threeves?
No,
Yes,
great.
it's a combination of 3 and
Twos,
5.
right?
So
Twos.
Great
Is it
to average
twos?
is 2s.
I thought it was a combination of 3 and leaves.
I'm going to deal 7 points of damage to Grimrot.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. You bring down the sword, and he's still intact. He's still
Wow.
reactive.
Oh.
He just drank.
He
a
just
sphere.
drank a whole sphere. Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Then it is going to be going through the order. Falas and Frostglade, the boarding party just went. Okri, is there anything that happens on your turn?
Yeah, a
Are
death
you
test.
conscious? Okay.
A death test happens. I regain consciousness because it's stunned and it only lasts for a turn. I believe.
What's happening? Oh, shit.
Yeah, and
Soulfire.
oh no,
The
sorry.
stunned-
I just stay stunned.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you do.
I can take action or a move, but not either. I can't spend metal to take additional actions. I become slow and my defense decreases a step. Okay, I have to do a death test. First things first.
Are you mortally wounded?
I'm mortally wounded.
Shit. that
Are you
was a
stunned or
bad
unconscious
last
when you're
round.
mortally wounded?
Sorry?
Are you stunned or unconscious?
I am stunned. I'm not unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. So you kind of just and just like spit out like a wad of something.
Mhm.
Mostly blood.
Wow, that sure is something. Hey, everybody, it's your DM Dave here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are staying cool. We just had a big flash of heat up here in the Pacific Northwest. We are here for some announcements in the middle of your Questward adventures. Here at Questward, we are starting up something very, very new, and we are doing a side story. So for the first time, we're going to be putting out some episodes that are not set in the AOS universe. We are headed out to a place racked with nuclear war, where war never changes. We are playing the new Fallout tabletop RPG by Modifius Entertainment. We've been sent some copies, and we are very, very excited to bring you some new adventures, and it is going to be the first one where I get to play, and our good friend Isaac, aka Frostglade, is going to be DMing. So that is going to be coming up on, wait for it, let me open the calendar, I always need to do this beforehand, on July 21st. Those episodes will start going live. It is not a departure from Soulbound in general. We're going to take a break after this episode for a few weeks, and then we're going to come back to it. The other thing, we are not going to be abandoning Soulbound in the least. We are just taking a little bit of a break. We are going to be coming back to Soulbound after a few episode break. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a few episodes using the new Fallout system, and then we're going to do a Quest Wing episode, which is going to be behind the scenes episode where you can ask all your questions and we will answer some of them. So if you want to fire us a few questions to go onto that, I'm going to be putting a link in the show notes. You can also find it on goquestward.com and go to the current episode. You're going to find a Google form where you can put in questions. You can also tweet at goquestward, and we'll be able to get those in there as well. So if you want to ask a question about something in the world or the characters, NPCs, backgrounds, something like that, or if you want to ask one of the player characters something, you can fire that over and we'll try and get it into the episode when we record it. As well, if you're interested, we do have a Patreon that helps support the production of these episodes. If you want to head over to patreon.com/questward, where you can see all the different perks and stuff like that. We are about to go live with a bonus episode that is going to be an exclusive thank you to our patrons. And if you're interested, you can always come over and jump onto our Discord. You can find the link at goquestward.com. As well, if you're looking for some hobby supplies, perhaps you were, painting up some minis while you're listening to us prattle on and have adventures in the sky, you can head over to GameEnvy.net and use the promo code Questword for 10% off your order and to get yourself some nice hobby brushes, maybe some paints or some holders and all that good stuff. We will be back in 2 weeks for the start of our Fallout RPG. It's been a ton of fun. I think you're really going to like it, so make sure you come back and check it out. Thanks very much, and let's get back to the episode.
So I need to do a death test. It's a DN4 on my mind, because you get to pick any of the attributes. It is on a serious wound, because that's the one that brought me to mortally wounded. And I have to do it on a 4-2.
I'm going to do it because I think Murray missed it. Normally, Murray would say you were mortally wounded because your mortar exploded.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Good one.
Murray,
Good
you're
one.
slipping.
Thank you. Thank you, Murray.
You're slipping.
You're slipping. So I need it's a DN 4-2.
Okay.
And if I succeed, I am no longer stunned. And look at that, a 5 and a 6. I barely cling on to life, just stubbornly.
Okay.
I'm no longer mortally wounded.
Is that
however,
your turn?
No, because now if I succeed, I no longer mortally wounded, and I remove the stun condition.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So I have a full I'm fine. Sorry, Cass. Okay.
Yeah, so there was a moment where the Gunhauler was about to careen over. There's gonna be some fun rules. What happens if your pilot dies or something? So I'm glad we don't need to worry about that right now.
I know, right? Lovely. So I'm I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I'm going to call out to Cass. I'm just gonna say, Cass, I think we have to disembark.
So what does she actually hear is probably like,
Yeah, sorry, all right, let me do it properly. Let me just get some water first.
Is that
Cass, I think we need to disembark.
Oh God.
I'm gonna fly over the.
Are you having stomach troubles again?
Yeah, you can say that. I'm gonna fly over the Ironclad, and I literally just want to abandon ship. I just want to hop out.
Basically, fall off.
Yeah, I want to strafe close to it and just go like
roll out. Yeah.
And just roll out.
Okay. So on your turn, this is going to consume your move to go forward. Go ahead and do an athletics body. I believe we had said it was 5-2 for the last for Falas and Frostglade.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. 5-2 athletics body.
Wait, I thought 5-2 was because it was like a very difficult thing that he was doing. He was trying to like also direct it in a certain direction.
Yeah, but I just want to pass and just get out.
It was a 5-2 for both of us.
It was 5-2 for both of you. I will say that like you could take advantage if you want to guarantee you go prone.
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Okay.
I'll do that. Yeah,
but you'll also suffer probably like 2 damage. Okay, you're gonna fall like 20 feet.
You know what? Yeah, it's okay. I'll just become mortally wounded again, and then I can just do something fun.
Okay.
So 5-2.
5-2. Well, so 4-2, but you're gonna go prone and you're gonna take fall damage.
Okay, cool.
Oh
my god. 5 and a 4.
Okay.
There you go.
So the Gunhauler is currently in process. We'll do this. We'll do your action cast on your turn. So what the sequence of events is: a hail of bullets ring out, splatter Okri. The Gunhauler loses focus for a second and is jostled around. Okri decides, okay, we're abandoning ship. He flies over. It's currently like tipping over like a 45-degree angle as you're passing over the Ironclad.
It's capsizing.
Okri, like a bag of potatoes, comes rolling out of the pilot seat, slams onto the deck of the ship. He's now prone
and mortally wounded.
You're gonna take 2 more damage.
2 more damage?
It was 20 feet. Yeah, it was 20 feet. Yeah, it's 2 damage.
So armor takes 1 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1. So I took a minor wound, and I'm mortally wounded.
Okay.
It just opens. It just moved a shard of metal deeper into my fucking appendix.
What's the rest of your turn, Okri?
So that was my move and my action. I'm going to use my metal and stand up then.
No, but aren't you mortally wounded, though?
Oh, I am mortally wounded, so no. I'm just going to lay there, contemplate my life choices.
Well, I'm sure he could like use a medal before he like.
No.
Okay.
I prefer that. Just I go to stand up and just like it's like the half and then just slump down.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could use your action to like drink aqua granus and then
I could use the metal before I used an action, but here we are.
Yeah,
here you go.
Coulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Cass. You're currently in the Gunhauler. You're flying over the Ironclad right now. What do you do?
Well, I know that I said I trusted Okri completely, but his recent actions have thrown a wrench into that. I'm gonna start. I think I got to use this gun one more time. It's
It's going to be, I will say it's going to be a lot harder just given the situation. I think you're going to get like a step removed because like you're banking over, like you're flying past the main thing. You can totally do it. I'm just thinking like in the situation, it's going to be harder to man the turret and jump out and everything like that.
Sure. Wait, it's going to be harder to jump out as well?
Ooh, one or the other. That's a nice trade-off.
Yeah, you decide.
Well, harder to shoot, of course.
Okay.
Oh, shit,
I got twice as many shots.
So yeah, remove a step.
Okay, yeah. So I'm at good. I'll go to average.
Okay.
And then I think he's average as well, so it's on 4s.
So there's several targets on the deck, but yeah, Grimrot is. You're still shooting,
there's only one target as far as I'm concerned.
So the other thing though too, he is currently prone, which means that he's going to be harder to hit.
So on 5s. I've got a. All right, I know what I'm doing. All right, I jump out.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I follow Okri onto deck.
Okay, 5-2.
Is it so?
5-2 athletics body.
Yeah, I wanna make it so that I can't fail this, please. So I'll take whatever detriment, so long as I make it onto that ship.
Okay, sure. So we'll do the same thing as Okri. You can give yourself advantage. Or basically, giving yourself advantage is going to bring it from 5-2 down to 4-2, but you're going to be prone and you're going to take 2 damage.
Works for me.
Okay. So Cass does a little bit of a cowboy roll. Let's see what happens.
It was athletics, just to verify?
Athletics body 4-2.
Gotcha.
Just because Cass does it doesn't make it a cowboy thing, Dave. It's just a roll.
It is now.
100% does though.
4-2?
Yep.
Oh, I should have taken the 5-2. Yeah, that's 3 successes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you make it. You kind of tuck and roll.
A cowboy tuck and roll.
I'm just picturing
We're keeping things consistent.
The camera angle here is the first thing is like this dwarven sack just like hits the deck really hard, like thump. And Cass, with a little bit more grace, managed to get her spurs into the deck first and kind of rolls forward, but ultimately does kind of come to a tumble. You're prone. You're on the deck. You take 2 damage. And you're there.
Is the damage go through armor?
No, it doesn't go through armor.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. Well, I've got a medal and an action, so I'm going to shove a sphere of Grannis down Okri's gullet, and I'm gonna.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shove a file of Grannis down mine.
Actually, you know what?
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't do it. Actually, Cass, it's
You're
whatever
not
Cass
saying
would do.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Cass is in the smothering mother mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recover
Okay.
all my toughness.
No thanks, I'm good.
Nice.
Drink your Grannis now, dear.
Yeah. Drink your water. All right.
And I think that's everything I can do. I moved,
That's a lot.
I
That was
actioned, and I
good.
filed.
That was awesome. That was a lot
Okay.
of good.
Thanks.
All right, let's update the map here,
And
everybody.
Okri owes me 100 drops. Just saying.
Oh, hilarious.
I don't know about that.
One small thing I wanted to
Yeah.
say. On my turn, I did forget to do one thing that I had intended
was
on
to
doing.
say something cool.
No. It's really relevant. I just wanted to know, like, as I jump off the ship, I wanted to do a quick peek over at where we left the Sylvaneth. I was thinking about this over the week, and I was like, oh, Sylvaneth, they don't have any sort of like catapults or anything. I was like, oh, they've got to have something to like fight these ships. And then I realized I'm so dumb. Magic. Are the, what's happening over there? Are they cooking up some good magic over there? What's going on?
Go ahead and do a mind awareness check.
I will do that. Thank you.
I think it's technically been 30 seconds to a minute, and we told them to leave.
Did we say leave?
Yeah. More or less.
Okay. I don't remember. I said that. But,
you probably didn't say that, no.
But if that was communicated to them, interesting. I got a 6, 5, and a 3, and a 1 as well. But
So looking over the ship, this is quite a moment to look. You're in slow motion. You're diving off your current vessel. You're like, I wonder what's going on.
Now that my mind wanders,
you crane your neck backwards, and you look over. You notice by now the Sylvaneth have retreated beneath the waves to go back to their enclave, but you do see almost what appears to be almost like green and white static coming from inside the sphere.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Also incredibly vague.
Yeah. But it does tell me something is happening.
Yeah.
Start of the round. So everyone is now aboard the deck of the Acclimate Proclamation. Cass and Okri rejoined Falas and Frostglade, who'd been going toe-to-toe with these Dwarden privateers. And as the iconic landing of Okri was heard, Grimrot looks back and says,
Okerson, we're waiting for you.
And
he's saying that while he's on the ground, by the way.
He is. He looks up. Yeah,
it's a little bit undermined by the fact that he's on his belly.
We're both on the ground.
Yeah, they're eye level to each other.
Yeah, exactly. You just look over you.
And he lets out a bark, and the hatch opens behind both you and Cass.
Ow.
And you hear the arrival of the remaining crew that you knew this frigate would be carrying, as you see 3 Grundstock Thunderers burst from the hold.
Jesus.
Well,
not one of them is named Jesus.
We expected it to happen.
Close the hatch.
Out of the fire into the oven. Am I right, Okri?
Okay.
Yep, that about sums it up.
And Grimrot from his position says,
Well, based on your condition and based on the amount of firepower we've been throwing out, I think it's time you reassess your options. Surrender now and we'll let you live.
and he is going to react along with the Thunderers. If you take any action other than to throw down your weapons, they'll be opening fire. Falas, it's your turn.
Falas will delay to see what the rest of the group will do.
Okay. Frostglade?
You've dealt so much damage to my people. You have to leave this place, or there can be no peace.
Oh, also delay.
Okay. Okri.
Oh, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to sit up, so I'm just like crisscross applesauce, just...
Yeah.
And just... I'm going to take the parlay action.
Okay.
I need to double check what this rule of mine is. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take the parlay action, and I will actually be addressing the Gruntstock.
Okay.
I look over at Grimrot, and then I turn around to the other ones. Real quick, how many Caradron have we killed on this ship so far?
2.
There's only 2 dead?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
On this
plus
ship
the
that we're
ones in the refinery, we killed another like 7
6.
total.
I believe it was 4 because you killed 4 Thunderers.
Right.
There
The
was
chemist.
the chemist, and then
The friendly
a crew?
dude who's tied up down there and
kept one
probably
of them
stay
alive.
okay.
Okri's sitting cross-legged on his fingers. He's like
Counting. Okay, so I'm going to take the parlay action. I'm going to turn around to the Gruntstock, and I'm going to tell them, so in accordance to the code, yes, an admiral or captain must bring profit, or they will be replaced. Is that right? We've murdered, or otherwise taken out. We've taken out 7 of your compatriots with just the 4 of us. This isn't all that the Storm's Mandate has to offer. And if you keep this going, there will be even more death. I can promise you that. So, not to mention the Sylvaneth down there. Get rid of Grimrot. And I promise you, profits will soar.
Oh, you're parlaying with the other guys, not with
I'm
Grimrot.
parlaying with the other guys. Yeah, I'm straight up telling them, mutiny. Odds are you'll all live. We might die. Absolutely. The Storm's Mandate will probably not stop there. If anything, it'll piss off the other people we work with. And you can still make money. Just not following Grimrot. And that's going to be Guile, yes?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I have the steering hand because I'm of Barrack Nar. When commanding or subordinate or speaking to a large group of people, such as a council or at a protest, you double the dice gained from any training in guile and intimidation.
Okay.
he makes a convincing argument.
And I have advantage on opposed tests for persuade and deceive because of my silver tongue talent.
Okay.
So I get this, I get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And the captain's in obviously a very compromised position at this moment.
The captain is prone, surrounded by us, even though they have guns trained on us. But it's essentially just turning around like, fucking let us take care of this guy, and you're good to go.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your guile.
8 dice.
Okay.
And advantage, so on 3s, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we offer 8? No, I'm just joking.
I think
Like whatever 8 is
Oh my
already
God.
going to be offered. Okay. So off the bat, I got 3 6s, and then a 5 and a 4, so I have 5
Nice.
successes.
Okay. Okay.
No focus. Okay.
Yeah. Recap your stake here.
The stake is, since the Caradron are all about profit, and, you know, as long as we make profit, you know, whoever's in charge is cool. My position is that Grimrot being captain and this vendetta, not good for business, because 4 of us have taken out 6 of their guys and the refinery. We've taken out a bunch of their crew. Get rid of Grimrot as captain. Profits will still be fine. They just have to not have him as captain or as admiral. And I got 5 successes.
Grimrot's gonna like push himself up.
You would treat with this one who not only betrayed Barrack Nar once before, but is now in the employ of the Sylvaneth who we're currently raiding. Okrison, if you think that they're going to betray their contract and basically ensure that they'll never receive another contract with Caradron again, that's what you're offering them?
I'm offering them life.
Okay. So as this is happening, you notice that the Thunderers are going to be taken aback for a moment. They're looking to each other. What do you do?
What do I do?
They're not making any sort of initial stance to back down, but you notice that they are not actively trained on you.
Oh, okay.
Can anyone else jump in?
Can anyone else jump in?
To do what? Sorry. Like,
Just to
what do you
speak.
mean?
Just to attack, of course.
Yeah, sure.
No, to speak.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, by all means, yeah.
Okay, this might be...
I can't control you, yeah.
This might be a good moment. So Frostglade relaxes his stance just ever so slightly and addresses the Thunderers there and says,
You're in a war with my people now, only because of Grimrot. Okri does not work for us. He works with us and the Storm's mandate. There could be peace here between all of our peoples. All that matters is life.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and do a guile as well?
Oh, I'm so fucking good at Guile. I love it when you ask me for those, David.
Would that count as a help from my end? Because of, like, he's kind of reinforcing the point.
I think this is going to be a... What? How many successes have you gotten so far?
I got 5
Okri?
successes.
Okay. Frostglade, do a different check. You're going to have disadvantage just based on the fact
So
that
on
you're
5s?
the enemy, basically,
That's fair.
doing this. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So 5s.
Here we go, man. It's been a
See an
rough
enemy.
day for rolling. 2 5s? 2 5s?
Hey!
Woo!
Is that it?
That's all I got, yeah. That's all I got.
They got more than that.
Bummer.
So you kind of feel a stiff wind kind of pass, and unfortunately, Frostglade, you give a very impassioned speech, but it almost seems like your speaking up has hurt the overall negotiations.
Oh, bummer.
I'm sorry.
Oh, rip.
It's worth a shot.
Well, fuck you.
Okay. Are these still kind of like, are they kind of redoubled and now they're like aiming their guns again?
It's only been a few seconds. What do you do?
I like to pick up right from where he left off. And so I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna do the parley action one more time. Or I'm gonna try and like speak to them again. And I'm gonna say,
Ignore the Sylvaneth. He's an idiot.
yeah, he's an idiot. No, I'll say, now, I know you probably don't want to hear anything from him, but he does raise a point. All of this is happening because of Grimrot's vendetta against me. Now, I could sit here, defend myself, and say, I didn't do the things that I've done. I didn't do the la la la. We're well past that, it seems. I can never have a contract in the Caradron Society again, and yet look at me. I'm still working, still doing fine. As long as you are able to get rid of that Dwarden, I promise you, the Storm's Mandate will be willing to work with you.
And mention Okri, mention profits. They
There'll
seem
be
to like
profit.
that.
The vein's right there.
If you make an alliance with this Sylvaneth, you think you're going to get the Aether Vein. They're going to keep it for themselves, and we won't be able to establish a new skyport. Okrison thinks this is all about him. It's not. We are here to try and build something new to bring peace to our people. We can establish new rights, new opportunities, and we can ensure that Shamon and our ports are safe as we bring out new Aether Veins.
Yes, and how much safety have you brought your crew there? Grimrot, huh? And I kind of look around at like the scores of cannon shot, the 2 lost Gunhaulers, the dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
He says he brings you safety, and yet here we are, dead Dwarden in the sky and on the ground because of that man's grudges. The Sylvaneth will be willing to back down. They will be willing to cooperate as long as peace can be maintained.
Okay. Okri, do an awareness mind.
Awareness mind.
Falas and Frostglade do an awareness
Woo.
mind.
Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? So I get 2,
Shit.
3.
I really wanted. I had to hold myself so hard back from like standing up and like taking my thumbs into two little overalls, like my suspender straps, and being like, "Nah, I'm just a small town."
Just turn around and shoot you in the knee.
Frostglade opened his mouth again at one point and then thought better of it. I'm going to get 4 successes on 4s or better, though.
I got 2
I got
successes
5.
if we're doing 4s or
Fuck
better.
yeah, we got eyes. Eyes and ears, David.
Okay, awesome. So you notice that the Thunderers in general, they're still like very like on the edge of what they can do. Like, you're asking them to do a lot. Specifically, what you notice, I guess. Sorry, give me the highest scores here. Who got what?
5.
Frostglade, Falas, Okri. You're able to hear the telltale sign of the Skullhammer spinning up as Grimrot gets to his feet and charges Okri.
Sounds good.
Okay.
From behind?
So
because I'm facing the Grunstock.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So
is he leaving me from engaged?
now, before you do that, can I do that guile check for that I said I was doing for Parlay? Because I did talk and then he attacked me, right? What I'm trying to say is,
the second Parlay.
will this martyrdom actually affect their the roll?
Sorry, I don't understand.
So I took a second Parlay action to double down. Do you want me to roll for that? Because we haven't rolled for that yet.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Dave doesn't care.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay, thank you. 2, 4, and then on 3s, I got 2, 4, 6, 7 successes on guile. My dice are running hot today. Woo. Thanks, Warcry Dice.
Okri, what's your defense?
My defense is average.
Okay.
It goes up 3 steps due to sitting crisscross applesauce, Dave.
Oh yeah, actually I am prone, so his would go up by 1, wouldn't it? I never stood up. I'm still technically prone.
Also, for what it's worth, I would try to prevent this.
You know what? He can't charge. It doesn't matter. You can't do anything. He can't charge you actually since you're in the same zone.
Cool.
So that won't happen.
You can
he's
use
just
a metal
basically going to be attacking you. Yeah, he's going to attack you.
Yeah, so he's okay, cool. But
but he's not charging specifically.
Yeah, but
is what I'm saying.
his attack still goes up by 1 because I'm still prone.
Okri.
Yeah.
As you're making this impassioned plea, you feel the crushing force of a
Skullhammer.
of the Skullhammer come crashing into the back of your skull. With a called shot head. So you hear it wear up, and it just plunges into the back of your head. You take 7 damage.
Okay. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Fucking into my toughness.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah.
So minus no minuses on armor, right? So I take 6. So I have 3 toughness left.
Okay.
I got 9
you have a lot of
toughness.
toughness.
I also have like 9 wounds.
Wow.
I got all the wounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just got healed.
Tore through them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, Falas is squishy.
I'm also a dwarf, so like you get 2 extra wounds just for being a dwarf. Anyways, sorry, keep going.
Okay. So you hear this time. He swings down and hits you with it. He used his metal to. He's going to use his metal again to swing up and hit you. You have been called shotted head.
Oh,
What a dick.
You're stunned.
I'm stunned. Okay,
You're stunned.
Sweet.
And
he's going to do it
have
again.
a chance to get a second medal? Sorry, I thought that he only
He
had
regenerates a medal every turn.
Yeah, but did he get when did he get a chance to get the second medal?
It's not a second one. He just
stood up,
This is his
attacked,
first
and now he's
medal.
using his medal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you did the call shot, you gave Okri 2 steps up, yeah?
Okay.
He's because Okri is downed and he's on really good stats. Yeah. He's got good focus. You're gonna take another 7.
Okay, this time I'm back to mortally wounded.
Okay. And Grimrot basically hits you twice with his Skullhammer. And he turns to the crew and says,
His words are poison and worthless. Take them out.
But as this happens, Okri, you notice that the last thing you see before your vision is completely clouded is the Thunderers, lower their weapons.
Yeah.
Well, I assume that I haven't really stood up yet, so I'll do that.
Correct.
I have to assume this guy's pretty close to me.
He's right next to you. He just caved in the back of Okri's skull.
I want Okri conscious for this. This is a big deal. Shit. I'm going to spend another 100 drops.
Oh my god.
Get back up, my boy.
I'm glad you brought it up. I'm missing mine now. Yeah.
I believe you need a sphere to remove the condition, though.
Yeah. And also to take me off mortally wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what you're doing.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Is that
so-
not 100?
Yeah.
That is a
no,
sphere.
file is 10.
Yeah.
The
I've
sphere
said
is 100.
sphere.
Yep. You're
Oh, did you say
sphering it
sphere?
up.
Okay, my
Yes.
mistake.
Yeah. So I'll subtract 100 more drops. Okri is really accruing some debt here.
Profits, you say?
And so I'll use my action to he's just been brained, and then I just turn him over and just shove some water down his throat, and then I look up at this Grimrot fellow right next to him, and I think I just pull out the old pistol and place it directly against his temple, or as close to as I can, I suppose.
Goodbye, Okri. Sorry.
And I don't know that I can actually do this within the rules, but what I want to do is basically look for Okri's okay to just pull the trigger.
Oh,
free action, yeah.
yeah. I just kind of look up, just
I mean, he just got his skull
I
caved
just
in. I
had
don't see why he wouldn't.
a double concussion times 5, and then just woke up again. It's like, yeah, whatever, fuck. Do your thing.
Yeah, Okri, you want I should blow his brains out?
Yeah,
All right. I roll.
I'm just grunting. That's all I can do right now.
All
Pretty sure my
right.
jaw's broken.
Oh. Okay. Not fantastic, but we can make this work. What exactly is his defense right now?
On average.
Okay. So average to good, so I'm looking for 3s, which means we got 5 success.
Okay.
And it is pistol, so it does have close, so I'm not taking detriment to my accuracy.
All right, so he's going to take the shot in the helmet. It does the Boba Fett ding where he's got like a cavity in the helmet, but it doesn't seem to phase him too much yet.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, wait. You don't know how much damage I did, right? It was plus
said 5, didn't you?
plus 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Then we'll go back at the end of the turn because that's all that Cass had, right?
Yes, I used
All right, it's-
metal end in action.
Phallus's turn. Okay.
I shoot.
With which weapon?
I only have my single shot out right now, not the
He
repeater.
throws his whip.
Yeah, I throw the whip. I shoot it at him. What am I rolling against? I
On
have
average.
good. So I need 3s.
Good to average 3s, yeah.
That's all successes.
Okay.
7 damage. Victory lap shot again. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he's still standing.
What
Better than he ever did.
Tough Jordan.
Tough cookie. Oh, 6 successes only.
Okay.
6 damage.
Yeah, he's looking like this shot basically pierces through his armor. He stumbles, but is barely on his feet.
Oh my goodness. Pretty impressive.
Frostglade.
Frostglade
Sparta kick him. Sparta kick him.
does have to step forward, and he actually yells out to everyone else, not to shit. What's this guy's name?
Grimrot.
Grimrot. Thank you. He yells to everyone else and says,
I'm sorry.
and he's gonna kill Grimrot for sure.
He's gonna try.
Yeah, that's true. I also need 4s. I've got 3 plus 2 is 5 more damage.
Yep,
Still,
that's it.
Still down.
Describe it.
Okay. So Yeah, Frostglade was internally he was hoping that he wouldn't have to be the one to kill Grimrot, but yeah, he yells out, "I'm sorry," and he brings the sword down on the back of Grimrot, and then pulls his big meaty 10-pound fist, and then smashes it into the sword, further into Grimrot, pushes him to the ground, and then calls out to everybody, "I didn't want to, but this coward had to go."
And a hushed silence falls across the entire fleet. You only hear the whirring of propellers and smoke billowing out as they decide what to do next. They are obviously very tense right now. They're watching you to see what you do next.
So from Okri's perspective and just kind of the sequence of events, Grimrot gets up and he's like, no more talk. I'm gonna crush you, Okri. He comes in, gives him a good braining, and the three of us immediately react. There's a shot to the head, dings off his armor. Yeah. There's a couple of shots into the back, and he's kind of feeling weakened. And then Frostglade comes in and just kind of finishes the job just over top of Okri as he sees this sword pierce through his chest and explode outward. I imagine between the three of us, we all turn our weapons on the the Thunderers, and we're just your move.
Your move, creep.
Oh, I don't really want to put this in their hands. Frostglade actually says,
"Thank you all. We have much to talk about, but for now, no more fighting here or on the ground. Yes."
One of the Thunderers kind of looks to the others and sets their rifle down against the banister. And others begin to do the same.
Smart move.
Oh, nice.
"We should take this ship down, only this ship, and speak with the Sylvaneth. Is that fair?"
You're asking them, or you're asking the rest of your party?
I'm asking everybody, but it is directed at the Grunstock.
It's an open letter to the Grunstock Thunderers.
The Thunderers kind of look over and say how will we know that they're not going to attack us as soon as we get down to the ground?
"I will speak with them first. We'll leave these three here."
And I gesture at the remains of our group.
"But I will speak with them. It will be difficult, but the effort will be worth it. Yes."
Is that to them? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
They nod and they kind of make ready the ship to fly down. You have a few moments. We'll kind of zoom forward a little bit, but the other two frigates kind of drop away slightly, and the Ironclad begins to make its descent. You have a few moments before the ship touches down. If you guys want to talk or anything.
I definitely want to go pull Okri to his feet. Although, since I was busy talking, I might not have the spotlight for now.
No. So yeah, I guess I'll get up and I'll go talk to you instead.
Oh, hey, I was just coming over.
Well, before I do that, I'm going to get up and go with Grimrot's death. Who's second in command here?
There's some looking around, and one of the Thunderers steps forward. She's got a kind of a little sash on over her armor, and kind of raises a hand.
Some epaulets, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake her hand. She's "Hi, I'm Okri Okrison. How are you?"
Better than you, sir.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right. Just to get the message out there real quick. We'll very much do everything we can, and I would like to vouch. I will vouch for you, and so will Frostglade. You won't get harmed by these Sylvaneth. I give you my word. As long as you cooperate.
This is getting less secure by the moment you're talking, sir.
I pull Okri to the side. I'm I pull him to the side. He's had a head trauma.
It's been a very long day.
Frostglade will lay his hand very gently on the shoulder of this. Wait, we don't know her name. That's fine. I'll introduce myself.
"I am Frostglade of the Heartwood Glade."
And then he considers that and he says,
"Of the Sylvaneth, I will speak with them first. If things go wrong, I suppose you could always just take off again."
We'll keep an eye out for that, I think, for sure. Yeah.
"Please don't act Too rashly, and I'm sorry about all of the deaths today.
We'll need to figure out what we're going to do next. To be honest, we're here out of a fair amount of desperation, but we'll listen to hear what you have to say.
We have good allies in the Storm's mandate. We will do what we can.
She nods. She also introduces herself as Valeric Ironbrow.
Well, I'm writing that down.
Valeric Ironbrow.
It is good to meet you.
And now Falas just can't help but like stare at the mechanical like eyebrows on her mask helmet thing.
She raises them and then lowers them.
Whoa!
Okay, do we get to the Sylvaneth?
I
you
want
take
to
the
be
ship
on the
down.
prow of the ship so the Sylvaneth don't just immediately like try to fuck up the ship. I want to
Sure.
be visible.
Yeah, so as you're doing that, actually, and as this begins to descend, you notice that the shield opens and a stream of what appear to almost be like these flittering locusts comes like spewing out, and it makes its way towards all of you. What do you do?
Oh no. That's really bad news. Oh no.
I shoot off a green flare.
Flags.
So if I head to the prow, like hustle over there and stand out and wave my arms, hopefully
Titanic
not
style.
falling
Yeah.
off. I hope that somebody sees it and the locusts don't just eat us all.
Okay. Let's see if they see.
Oh, and I'll do a treant shout.
Wait!
Okay. Yes.
No, thank God.
That'd
have been the worst.
They just eat us up.
Yeah.
You see the branch witch from before, Frostglade, who you've healed. She spots you from her position inside, and after a few like arcane movements with her hands, the swarm dissipates and kind of scatters to the winds as you make your way back down.
Could have used that a couple turns ago.
Oh, Frostglade turns to cast.
Please don't say that when we get to the ground.
Yeah, my bad.
Coming, striding out of the water towards you is Seatross, who kind of takes a look at all the Dwarden aboard and says,
Not exactly what I was expecting. Are they pacified?
My lord, all that matters is life. We have brokered a peace, however tenuous, and this one.
And I point at Grimrot's body.
Was their leader. He is now dead. With work, there can be a lasting peace, I think.
He thinks about this for a moment and kind of regards them like,
What will they do to atone for the deaths they've caused us?
I don't know, but I believe that they are willing to try, and if they aren't, then maybe I can take some level of that debt upon my shoulders on their behalf. All that matters is life.
Mm-hmm. And Valeric kind of speaks up from her position like, yes, we're just doing our jobs here, and we'd be very much obliged if you would, you understand where we're coming from, hopefully, right? You got to move on, make a new contract, and get payment. And then Citros has a very harsh expression. Yeah,
I think Cass will step forward and she'll kind of try to calm the waters, so to speak.
Sounds good.
There's been deaths on both sides. Everyone has lost something, and that's got to stop somewhere.
As long as they leave and never return, we need time to regrow our forms.
I would turn to Valeric and say,
One thing that cannot stand is that refinery. For there to be a peace, it must be dismantled, and that must happen soon.
Yeah, we can tear it down and strip it for parts. We could. It could be useful if we ever try to set up an outpost somewhere else.
Are not important.
All right, that's all good.
This has to happen soon.
And then I turn to Citros and say,
That is one small start for now. Yes.
Yes, we accept that offer.
If I may,
Oh no!
Actually,
I want to ask Valeric, where is this ether vein located? Directly above this grove?
So from what we've been told, the information that we had is it's actually locked underneath in a sort of geyser that we were, instructed to, break loose from underneath the glade, so it would rise up.
I turn to Cedros. Any way to move the vein or move the ground in any way to access that vein in a safe manner?
No, our soul paths are within the chasm below.
Oh my!
We cannot risk any disruption.
I'm going to turn back around to Valeric and just go, yeah, well, shit.
Yeah, not going to push the issue, to be completely honest, right now.
All right.
The entire time, like everyone's talking, like Falas is trying really hard to like pay attention and stuff like that, but he keeps staring at Grimrot's body. He's just kind of licking his lips, trying to decide which one he's gonna kill first.
He sure does
No, he's
look
not
tasty.
gonna eat the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, some leftover cannibalistic instincts from their first adventure there. No, he's trying to decide like which kind of thing he might take off of this guy.
I think Valeric kind of like notices you for a moment, and she kind of goes over. What are you doing there, Mr. Corsair?
Oh, nothing. I'm just seeing if there's making sure he's dead.
Oh, believe me, he's very much expired. Well, I suppose he won't be needing this anymore. And she pulls off a medallion that is like a writ kind of that's been fashioned to his armor. And she holds it for a moment. It's kind of engraved with sigils of Barak Nar, kind of indicative.
Oh, that's a very nice looking medallion.
Given everything, I don't think we're going to be able to do any business with them for a while. She offers it to you.
I could. If you...
He was saying that with his mouth, but his body language is just like grab.
Just
pocket.
grab.
To be completely honest, it might be removing some evidence for us. So
we can take the body from you if you want.
What would you do with it, Master Okri?
Oh, give it to the Sylvaneth.
She kind of looks over. To what end?
Oh, look over at Citros. What would you do with them?
Fertilizer.
We could find a use, I'm sure.
What is going on?
Me, the player, is not so sure about this. Frostglade, I'm assuming, is pretty okay with that.
That could be a step also in the right direction.
Okay. Citros, easily kind of reaches over the ship's. Whoops.
My face.
Easily reaches over the deck and scoops up the body and examines it for a moment. And he looks at Frostglade.
All that matters is life.
And he strides away. And the branch witch whom you'd spoken to before comes over and looks at you, Frostglade. She says, "Are you all right, Master Sylvanov?"
I am no one's master, but...
And he looks down at his body, and he's ruined. Probably, literally ruined, R-U-N-E-D. Some of the ruins probably have gone out because they've been shot through.
But I think with time, I will heal.
She
Oh, sure. It's okay when Isaac makes a pun.
No. See, here's the thing. I have to do it before other people do.
Yeah, there you go.
So she kind of like pauses, and her hands glow lightly, and she passes them over your ripped and ravaged body.
Do you know what? I'm literally going to take a short step back and put my hands up and say,
if that was offered to some of these Dwarden in my place, that could help solidify this piece. It is tenuous. I worry about it. It is all that matters.
She thinks about that for a moment and then quietly nods. And she makes herself available to the Dwarden if anyone has been injured in this action.
Ooh, that is amazing.
Yeah. And Yeah, I guess also, Falas, you're standing on the deck with Valeric, and she kind of pauses for a moment. I can't help but notice your sea dragon cloak there, Master Corsair. Are you from one of the Black Arcs?
I originally came from the
the Sheridan. Oh yeah. Wait, what are you doing with these ones then?
Well, they bartered a treaty, and I was offered up to support the Storm's mandate.
Oh, I see. Will you be heading back then soon?
Unlikely. I've been told that it's quite permanent, this soul binding.
Oh.
Shudders.
These are my new crew now.
What's going on with the Sheridan?
I was assuming this one might have been tied to the Fleetmaster Osvavath, but I'm supposing that maybe I'm mistaken.
No, I know Os. He was like a father to me.
I see. We made a contract with them for this defoliant that we were using. They're not far.
Where?
So I heard.
Pull out a map. Whereabouts?
Mark it here on our map.
Mark it on your map. Yeah, she'll let you know where they were headed. Yeah, I mean, we'd mostly finished business, but they were heading northwest back to what they were calling Har Kioran. I think they were saying it's the new Anvil Guard. But yeah, you can make a connection or something, I suppose. It is going to be on your map 3 tiles north of Caldera Isle.
That's way too far north, Dave. That's way too scary.
It's actually, I actually messed up. It is 2 north. So it is Caldera, blank, Sheridan.
Blank. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, Valeric, whereabouts will you be going now?
Not to be sure. I think we need to find some new contracts. We've been doing a lot of transportation, a lot of escorts, a lot of scouring and scavenging, but I'm sure we can find something.
I'll tell you what. You looking for a job?
She kind of looks over at where Grimrot's body was. Yeah, something might have opened up.
Well, you know what? Let's meet for ale, and we'll draft up a contract back on Torland. How about that?
Are we going to draft a contract, or are we going to draft some ale? And a hearty cheer goes up.
Oh no, can't laugh that much. Oh, okay,
no. And everyone laughed. The end.
At Okri.
Yeah, essentially, I'm trying to get them to work for us.
Yeah,
we need
I
food.
understood that. Yeah.
They'd be great at going and finding food.
yeah.
They'd be great at doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Not having to be in the water.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just so happy with all of you. You found a way to not kill everybody.
I'm gonna look over at Frostglade. You wanna talk to Citros or the Branch Witch? Trying to get a foothold here for us.
I might not know what that means, but regardless,
it's bring them into under the Storm's Mandate's fold kind of thing.
I don't want to be that person who says I told you so, but Okri, I feel like
you go ahead. You deserve it. You get to say it.
and I don't want to be mean, but I'm just very proud that you. I'm just proud of you for choosing making a better choice. I suppose.
In the background, the Gunhauler plummets to the ground, exploding a nearby island.
If there's one thing I know about me is I make great choices.
Yeah, maybe you've turned over Cass looks at the Sylvanas, a new leaf.
Frostglade slugs Cass.
Takes her head clean off.
She goes flying.
Nice.
I deserve that.
I'm sorry.
It had to be done.
I actually got a long-term goal.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
I got 10
you finished
XP
a long-term goal.
Nice.
I was worried about you falling behind, so that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna share some of that XP?
I can't. However,
you bring enough for everybody?
No, it's all mine. The thing is now is I get to choose between getting a new long-term goal or to retire my character.
Oh, that's interesting.
I gain half the total XP of my current character to spend on my new character, and you know what?
You thinking of that?
I think I will actually retire Okri because at this point it's like
I think what happens is Valeric kind of approaches you like, so Master Dwarden, what's next for you?
Well, are you guys hiring?
I suppose I could use a first mate.
Oh, you know what, Captain Ironbrow, I'd be happy to work for you. And I go for a handshake.
Okay, and it claps together.
Oh no, we do the forearm like clasp.
Yeah. Okay,
it thunderclaps.
Wait, but Okri, they said Soulbound was forever.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is also going to consist of the end of season 1 of Questward as we finish the first who knows how long of our Soulbound campaign in the Slagmire Isles. So what we're going to do after this is we're going to take a break. Isaac's going to take over and do a few episodes of the Fallout RPG, and then we're going to kick things off again with a new Quest Wing.